It's you and me, no place I'd rather be. Ding dong, hello, let's make this house a home. Welcome to Spencer and Sarah's house.
Oh, hello.
Hello. How are you, Spencer?
I'm good. I'm getting a cold. My nose is so runny. I could feel it.
Oh no.
But I'm good. I didn't get to do Halloween because I was moving, but it's fine. And Okay, did I tell you about the book I was reading, Bunny? Or the
Yes.
audiobook I was doing
You,
of Bunny? Okay.
yes, yeah.
Okay, so I finished it.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like meh on it, you know? And
Mm-hmm.
then I found out she had released a sequel called We Love You, Bunny. It's
Mm.
actually like a sequel prequel because it like goes back in time.
Mm.
It's weird. So like I started listening to the audiobook of that and I already like it better than the original Bunny book. But it's like so
Nice.
weird. It's like like Samantha, the narrator from the first book, is like now a published author, and the other
Oh.
bunnies are like mad about, like, they're treating it as if the book Bunny was like her debut novel.
Okay.
So they like are mad about how she depicted them. So they've like kidnapped her and are taking turns like telling her like how they all became like the bunnies in the first place and whatnot, and are basically like, as you so rudely wrote in your novel, like it's like that kind of like thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's actually pretty good. I was like
That's cool.
really deep into it today, and then stupid Spotify was like, "You're out of audiobook hours for this month," and I was like, "It's the start of November. Fuck you. Like,
No.
get out of here."
So rude.
I know, I can't. I'm trying to switch over so I'm switching over to Tidal for my music, but then I found out, if at least through my library, if you have your library card, the Los Angeles like library whatever has like a partnership with this thing called Libby, and so you
Yeah.
can use your library card, yeah, to like check out audiobooks for free and just listen to them that way. So
Hell
I'm
yeah.
like, okay, as soon as I get done with my Spotify transfer onto Tidal, this is what I'm using now to listen to audiobooks because I'm tired of these stupid you're out of hours. So
Yeah.
that's where I'm at.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of transferring from Spotify as well to what's it called? Cobuzz? It's some type
Hmm.
of music, another music platform that like is like the highest paying of their artists, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that'll be nice to transfer and be free of Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
demon that is Spotify.
I know.
God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yay.
I watched Jennifer's Body last night for the first time
Ooh.
ever. Have
I've
you
never
seen
seen it
it?
either.
It
Mm-mm.
is so good. You need like it is so good. I loved it. I was cackling the whole time. It's so good.
Hell yeah. Okay, yeah, I
Big
definitely
fan.
want to watch it.
It's something I'm gonna watch like annually now because there's so many great lines and I was like I'm never gonna remember this after one watch. I need to watch it every year so that one day I'll have it all memorized because it's just so good. It's so well done.
All right, hell yeah.
It's very
Sick.
fun.
I'll put it higher on my list. I'm ready.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
I need new things to watch. I was just telling Brewer, like, I feel like I'm really susceptible, like, emotionally and mentally, like,
Mm.
to most things. Like, I feel like I have a very, like, easily influenced personality.
Me
And I was
too.
in this weird kick where I was, like, watching Law and Order SVU, like, binging it.
Yep.
And it was starting to, like, scare me. Like, I was just like, everyone's a suspect. Like, oh my
Yeah.
god, like anything can be a weapon, like people just kill, like it's crazy, like, and I was like getting like super existential, like scary in my own head about it, and I was like, I need to stop this. Like
Yeah. Yep.
I'm worried right now. But like I've noticed that lately it's just like or like if I watch something, I like when I first time I watched Owl House, I was like, I'm like witchy now and I am going to like be so creative and blah blah blah, and like, you know what I mean, like I just get so heavily influenced by whatever I'm watching. So
Yeah.
I need something new. because I can't watch Law and Order SVU anymore. It's like really fucking with my psyche in like the worst way.
Yeah.
It's just like everything's terrible. Be suspicious of everyone.
That's what I tried watching the newest season of Black Mirror, and I watched the first episode, and I was like, I actually can't move a step in my life now, and I was like, I can't watch this ever again because it just gets in my blood, and I'm like, I can't do this.
Yeah, that like there's like what's that one episode? The one with Bryce Dallas Howard, is that her name?
Yeah.
Where like
Mhm.
you rape people
Yeah.
like in real life. Oh my god. I was just like, wow, I can't be mean to anyone ever. Like like that
Yeah.
shows the reason why like I've started treating technology already as like sentient. Like we were like we have like a shark, not like it's not like a Roomba, but it's like that's the brand is like a shark. It's
Mm.
like a little, you know.
Yeah.
And every time it's done, like its cleaning routine, I'm always like, "Thank you."
Yeah.
Please don't wake
Thanks so
up in the
much.
middle of night and grind me up. I'm scared. But yeah, so I need something new to watch. Maybe now, maybe Jennifer's Body will be a good influence on me. I don't know.
It's silly. I've also haven't been able to stop thinking about Interview with the Vampire series. Like it's been like 2 weeks, and I want to rewatch it because I'm like, it's so good.
All right, I have that on my list too because I keep seeing clips from that, and the one guy in the new one is he was Grey Worm in Game of Thrones.
Huh?
Yeah, right? Isn't it him? The one who's getting interviewed? Not Lestat,
Oh.
right? Isn't that him? Like Rayleigh Ritchie or something like that? What's his name?
Louis Dupont Dulac. Let me see.
Right? Isn't that him?
It's been so long. Like, Game of Thrones has left my brain. He is, yeah. He plays Grey Worm. I can't remember who that is. Amazing.
Isn't he? He's also the singer, right? Rayleigh Ritchie? Raleigh Ritchie? How do you say that name?
Is that an artist?
It's him. He's a singer too under that name, I think.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah.
He was in Broadchurch, too.
What? Who was he in Broadchurch? We watched
No.
that together.
Yeah, we did.
Guys, Broadchurch was crazy. I will never forget when Sarah and I watched the first season together. This is gonna be spoilers because it's been out for a while, but you guys should watch this. And like the whole time you're just like, who could it be? Who is the person who killed this child? And like it's like so intense. And like David Tennant is like calling the phone of the murderer, and he rounds the corner of this greenhouse, and when they revealed who the murderer was, Sarah and I literally like to each other because it was like the last person you could like expect. It was so good. Great reveal. Olivia Colman's acting was actually crazy.
So good.
Yeah, I watched a funny interview. It wasn't like recently, but I came across the clip recently of her on like I think it was on the Graham Norton show where they were asking her like, "How do you prep for your roles and stuff?" And she's like, "I just don't." She's like, "I don't. I don't do any work." She's like, "I would go onto the set of Broadchurch and be like, David, what are we doing today?" I just imagine David Tennant being like, "All right, this is what's happening," and like having to like prep Olivia Colman is so funny.
Yeah.
God,
That is funny.
it's so funny. I love them together too.
Yeah, they're great.
They need to do more things.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Have you seen The Roses yet? That's on my list.
No, it's on my list too. It looks really funny.
It looks so funny. Yeah. I love her.
Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. I have like a weird, like, I can't tell. It's like this part of my arm, literally the top part of it here is so sore, and I can't figure out like what muscle or how I moved my arm to make it sore like that. 'Cause it's like it's like this bit is like
Yeah.
like what did I lift? What did I carry? Like how did I do
Were you
that?
holding on to something for a long time?
Probably
And maybe like the clenching?
carrying of the bags. Yeah. A lot of Ralph bags were used in this move. Thanks, Ralph's.
Nice.
I was like laughing because like I don't know if this is a Midwest thing or not, but to me it feels like it is. But I think everyone does this. Or like every time you come back from the grocery store, you save the plastic bags, like
Yep.
you just stuff them into each other.
Yeah.
And I was always like, why? Like, I'm never gonna use them again. But like throughout my move, I kept going into our closet and pulling the Ralph bags out. I used all of them, and I was like,
Nice.
thank God. Now I know
Yeah.
what this is for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah, they seem like a waste until you need them, and it's great.
Right. My mom has one that's like that bundle is it's got to be 10 years old now. Like it just
Yeah.
hangs off of the little cabinet we have in the garage for the dogs stuff, and it's like
Mm.
huge, like just full of like jewel bags, and I'm like, when are we ever going to use these? But one
Mm-hmm.
day it'll
One
be
day.
necessary, and I'll be so glad she saved 10 years worth of jewel bags.
Yeah.
Is that an everyone thing? Like Brewer does it. I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
think
for some
so.
reason like I feel like I'd never heard anyone else doing it, so I always thought it was just like an our family thing, and then I thought it was just like an Illinois thing. Now I'm like,
Mm.
maybe it's an everyone thing.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I like keep
Okay.
like sneezing or getting like the really painful like I'm
Prickles.
gonna sneeze. Okay, hot take: the Cane's sauce that it comes with is the
Mm-hmm.
only reason I eat the fries.
Yeah.
Yeah, the fries are mid.
100%.
But
Yes.
with the sauce, it's like I also like to take the bread or like the Tex is it toast? Like Texas toast that
Mm-hmm.
comes with it? Yeah. I like to take that and dip it in there too. Brewer does not like the bread. He gives me the bread. I'm like, no.
Oh, wow.
I know. It is a lot of like starch suddenly and like
It is.
heavy bread. Like bread
Yeah,
and fries as a side is kind of crazy.
that's true. I was just thinking, I just had the image of that slice of bread that ended up in my windshield that one time when we were
Oh
in
my god. Have we
Chicago.
ever told that story on here? It's so funny.
We
You
must
tell
have.
it. It
Damn
happened
it.
to you.
We went. We were both living in Chicago. And we drove over to our friend's house and like played games or whatever. And then at it was like 11 o'clock midnight, and we were going to
Raining.
leave. Raining. We go to my car, and in like the where the windshield wipers are, there was like Texas toast, not even the regular slice of bread. Texas toast was shoved into that space, and we were so confused. And it's just it's just the funniest. We were crying the whole way home because it was so funny. We were like, "What the? Who the hell puts Texas toast in the fucking windshield?"
I think I have the Snapchat somewhere. I'll try to find it so we could like play it alongside.
Yeah.
It's so funny. And then the first year I moved to LA, I sent Sarah a snap because I came out to my car and someone had put a peel like they had peeled an orange and put the peel in my car. I was like, how what are the odds that this happens to two people who know each other in the same lifetime?
People are so silly.
People are silly.
Oh
It's so
my god.
silly. Yeah.
It's really funny.
Whew. All right, well, what are we
Okay.
doing today?
Yeah, yeah, this is actually it's not a ramble episode, it's a bring your own topic episode.
You never know.
Yeah, who would have guessed? And Spencer, you are gonna be starting.
Yeah, I am.
I'm so excited.
Okay. Let me just get the actual presentation up and running here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is it's slightly niche, but not really, because you know, it's it's worldwide, but you don't play this, so this will be a bit of an education, I think. But I think you might actually know, because I think you have played previously.
Okay.
Hold on. Cover your eyes. Which screen is it? Okay, here we go. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, go ahead and open your eyes.
Oh, fun! Yay!
Yes. So this presentation is about the new Animal Crossing update that's coming in January of 2026. I'm calling this presentation what I'd put in the Animal Crossing update. I'd like to preface this though first by saying I'm just grateful to have any update because I thought they'd abandon us. They were like, "This is it. We're done with the game. Like, you need to buy the Switch 2 in order to ever play this again." Like that sort of thing. But no, this update that's coming out, like it's for both games The one on the Switch 2 has specific features for the Switch 2, like graphics updates and stuff like that. But they are also making an update that is applicable for both.
Nice.
So just we'll go over it. So the update's coming out in January of next year. There are four major things coming to this update. So the first one is that you can see it in this picture here. It's over yonder. You have like a dock that normally it's just Captain sitting there in his boat, and he takes you to these random little islands where you can get like fun stuff and like run around and have a good time, right? They've added to the pier, I guess now it would technically be a resort hotel. So like a new building. It's run by Captain's family, which is fun because my first experience with them was in New Leaf, where you could go to like Tortimer Island and you could play like mini games, and you got like island specific like items or whatever. So it was like a cute, fun little add-on. My one gripe with this is it's basically the same structure as the Happy Home Paradise DLC that came out a while ago. So for Animal Crossing New Horizons, there was a DLC where like you can get on the plane and go to work, and you go to this other island where like you're designing vacation homes for the different characters, which is fun.
Cool.
And the hotel is basically the same thing, except it's just like one room, and you just design it around like a theme. So it's like it's essentially the same. So like kind of boring in that regard, but it's kind of fun because then if they're visiting your hotel, the other like animals can be out on your island and they're just like tourists. So it's kind of fun, but it is high key just kind of the DLC. They also added a reset surface. They brought back my king Rossetti, who used to yell at you if you didn't save your game and turned it off.
Oh.
Yeah, we love him. We stand. Now he's there. So they have like a cleanup service right now already in the game, but with Rossetti, you can like. So like, how do I explain this? So if you planted flowers and wanted to get rid of them, you'd have to pick them up one by one and like sell them. But now he can just like Control Alt Delete like entire flowers from your area, and you don't have to like manually reset everything, which is nice. Like it's like a quality of life update, which is fair and we enjoy.
Nice.
They also added Slumber Island, which is basically like usually in the game. So when you first started, you would just like lie in bed and it was fun. Then they added an update where you could go to sleep. This was from a previous game where like you're suddenly in like a dreamland and you can visit other people's islands this way in like a dreamy world. They've upgraded that now where you can go to sleep, and it's honestly the best part of the game because it basically gives you an extra island for free. It's called like your Dreamland or something like that, and you basically get to design a whole other island. And
wow.
It's like sick and so cool. And like play with the time of day, and you can just pick up trees instead of digging them up. Like it's sick. It's the best part of the update in my opinion. It's going to be so fun. I don't have to restart my game. I can just go play in my Dreamland and create another island at will. It's sick. And then the last thing they're adding is they're doing like a lot of collabs. So like they did one a while ago where it was like sort of Mario themed, where like you could get all these like you could get Princess Peach's outfit or like Mario's outfit, and you could have like the little stars, and like the best part was they did like a pipe where you could use it to basically teleport to different parts of your island. So they're doing stuff like that again. They're doing like a retro Nintendo thing where you can play like retro Nintendo mini games on devices in the game now. They're doing like a Lego update, so you get like a bunch of Lego furniture, which is cool. They're doing a Legend of Zelda collab, which involves 2 new villager or resident characters, which is cool. And same with Splatoon, it's like new characters. So there's good stuff about the update. However, I personally feel like there's still so much in the Animal Crossing IP that they could have used that would have been like more fun. So we're going to talk about it. And because they added these 4 things, I'm going to tell you the 4 things I would have wanted to see in the game. So the first one is Edition 1, a boat ride to the mainland. So there was an Animal Crossing game called City Folk where you could basically like, I think it was like a bus or a train, and you could go from your town to the city. You can kind of see it up here. It had like this cute little water feature. There was a bunch of villagers there you could meet, like different shops and stuff. Like there was lots to do there. So in my opinion, instead of adding this hotel thing, they could have just added to the captain, he can take you to the mainland, because the whole idea is you're on an island, right? And the mainland would just be city folk, basically. Um, and you could have like a whole new location to go to. You can interact with more villagers that way. They do like events there for the holidays and stuff. Um, Additionally, there's like characters that they could introduce that they haven't really introduced yet. So right now, I don't know if you remember Dr. Shrunk, but
Yes.
you used to like, yeah, you used to go to his comedy shows, and that's how you would learn the like emotions.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but for now, it's just like randomly your villager will like approach you and be like, "Hey, have you ever like been shocked?" And then you learn, the, like the shock function. So it's random. But if they had done this, you could have like gone once a day to Dr. Shrunk's like comedy show, and you could learn an emotion that way. Like that would be fun. Give him back his stage. He's hilarious. He's weird. Right now he can just like invite his amiibo for coffee. Like that's the extent of his, but like if this was your first experience, you'd be like, who is this guy? But like now, you know what I mean? He could be involved.
Mm-hmm.
Also the Gracie Grace. So Gracie is not in New Horizons, and it sucks. I used to love when she would come to my towns and just be like, "Oh, you're dressed so poorly. Like, what are you doing?" And like, just be like generally like hilarious and like mean. And she used to have her Gracie Grace store in City Folk, where like she had the coolest like luxury items and like furniture and stuff, and it was like super expensive, but like because it was cool and sick, and like you couldn't get it anywhere else. So like we could have Gracie involved more, like because I don't even think I haven't seen anyone invite her amiibo, so I don't even know if you could do that, but like give it up, like please. Also because like LaBelle, who's like the other Able sister, she will just randomly visit the town and like be like, "I need you to dress like this," and like that's how you get a LaBelle thing. Give LaBelle a store. Stop making her visit the town. Like,
Mm.
fuck. And Phineas, he's up here, our little otter buddy. He's just cute and cool, and he gives you balloons and like random handheld items for fun, and he's just sweet and cool. I love him. Right now, you have to go to like Red's little caravan on Harvey's Island and like pull a raffle to get the items, and I'm like, Red is already robbing me blind for these like fake artworks. Like
Mm-hmm.
I need to not always go to him for cool shit, I need variety. I hate it. And lastly, like, let me confront Lyle. He was an otter. He was like a part of the Happy Home Academy. So if you were ever like trying to like get your house to like A status with your decorating, you'd go to him and he'd be like, "Oh, like your house, you're using all the wrong colors." And he was so mean and like awful, honestly. But like, like now you just receive a letter, like an anonymous letter from Happy Home Academy being like, "Oh, like we rate your house like a B. Like you need to put like blue furniture on the west side of your house," or whatever they say. And I'm like, "Stop by hiding behind letters. Let me have the Happy Home Academy like storefront so I can go confront this man about his opinions of my house, and he's never been there. It sucks." So that would be my first edition. Secondly, Brewster quality of life. My king, my love, Brewster, my guy. Justice for Brewster. So this man loves gyroids. There, you can kind of see them in this photo. I couldn't find a better one, but like when you're going to get coffee from him in the museum, you just kind of see this back room here where he's obviously keeping a collection of his favorite gyroids. I think because otherwise the gyroids are useless. You like dig them out of the ground thinking they're fossils, and they just make noise. And like it, that's cute and cool, and you could start a collection, but like that's it. There's not more to do with them. So I think it'd be fun if they had some type of like you could trade Brewster for a gyroid, or like you know what I mean, like find fun thing like gyroids for him that he doesn't have, or like if you did like a gyroid memory game, like how they have the gemstone memory game in Hello Kitty. Like I think that'd be fun
Mm-hmm.
to do with Brewster. Like
I don't
at least let me talk to him about his gyroid collection.
know.
Additionally, there have been games in the past where you could, if you went enough times to Brewster and became good enough friends, you could work part time with him. And it was awesome. Like, you would just work the to go counter, and people would come up and place their orders. You'd make the coffee, you'd take some of the work off his hands. Like, you got to interact with the villagers, you had special interactions with special characters. It was sick, and I want that back, please. Because right now I just get my coffee and leave. And it was more nuanced where, like, he'd be like, you'd have to remember everyone's specific coffee order. And, like, that was fun about it, you know? And you also got to kind of be specific with your coffee order. Now he's just like, do you want pigeon milk? And I'm like, yes. And sometimes he asks me that, and sometimes he doesn't. And I'm like, I want the pigeon milk every time. Like, ugh. And the last thing I would say here is KK Slatter used to play in the Roost. And right now he just comes to your, like, he either is, like, outside your town hall on Fridays, Saturdays, I can't even remember. It's been so long, and it's at a time I'm never playing the game. Where he does, like, concerts, which is fine. Or he does, like, a DJ set in the DLC, if you visit certain times of day. Where I think they should add, like, an extra evening at some point in the week where he does, like, acoustic covers or, like, a different type of version of his songs, so there's variety in the type of music tracks you can have in Animal Crossing. And Brewster gets to see KK. He's a fan of KK too, but he's working at the freaking coffee shop all the time. Like, let him live. Let him have more, like, make it more of a hangout spot, you know? Like, it'd be cool to, like, go in and it's like, oh, KK's doing piano versions only, and, like, the villagers are sitting at the bar. Like, you know, it just would be cute. It'd be cute.
Hell yeah.
Okay, cliffs. This is specific to New Horizons, so you can terraform, obviously. It drives me nuts, though, because it's basically, like, your base, like, first level, second level, third level. You can build a fourth level cliff, as you see here, but you can't get up there. I don't know how this person got this tree up here, but you can't climb any higher. You can build it, but you can't climb high enough to decorate it. So then it's just like a blank fucking cliff. And it's like, why would I even make it then? Like, let me climb up there. Like, that just, let me get up there so I can plant shit up there. And let me put trees on the edge of cliffs because it'd be so cool for my little pathways. But, like, you have to have, like, a tile here. It can't be on the edge. This is a glitch that somebody has figured out how to do, right? It's the same with rivers. You can't plant right next to the river. And I understand, but also the aesthetic would be, it would just be so pretty. Like, please, I beg you. Like, let me at least get to the fourth cliff level. Please. I just, stop it. I hate how blank they look. It's terrible. And lastly, storing from inventory. So, okay, right now, on the right here, if you look there, if you want to put something in your storage, you have to individually select it. Like, click this one item, put in storage. Click the other item, put in storage. You have to do it one at a time. I would like it to be more like, if you're in your house, you have the option to just be like, put in storage, and then it's sort of like when you sell things, where you can just, like, click on multiple ones, and then put them in storage. Like, it's just a little quality of life thing. I'm just tired of having to do individual ones every single time. Like, please, there must be a way where, like, I can go in my inventory, click on an item, be like, put in storage, and then it'll let me pick that item and then pick other ones to also put in storage. I'm just tired of doing it one at a time. It's killing me slightly. And that's it. That's it. I'm grateful.
Amazing.
I'm grateful to have an update at all. Thank you so much for that. And, like, not making the update just on Switch 2, making it also on the regular Switch. But, like, I just feel like there's so many other cool things that could have happened. So many other ways to make the game fun and, like, continue to add on to it. And, like, I don't know. That's just in my heart of hearts. These are my ideas. Yeah. And I feel like they're good and I wanted to share them.
Hell yeah.
That's it. That's all I got.
Amazing.
That's all she wrote.
Yay.
These are ideas for free.
Please, Nintendo, and also release an updated Nintendogs somewhere.
Yes, agree. Also,
but do Animal Crossing first.
Yeah. Come on, you guys. There's so much cool shit we could do still. Don't give up
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. It's just the beginning. We're just getting started.
Yeah, you've got so much stuff to pull from. I love it. I also forgot to mention Phineas also used to do badges. I can't
Ooh.
remember like sort of Boy Scouts badges. Like you'd earn a badge for like doing stuff. I can't remember exactly what it is. And I understand that probably the Nook Mile system is replacing the badges, but like I also want badges because you can get like plaques from the museum and like the Happy Home Academy for like reaching certain milestones.
Mm.
And like if I could hang up little cute badges, that'd be sick.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's it.
Hell yeah. Fun. Yeah, I've been seeing that that update that everyone like has been sharing that's staying, and I was like, oh, that's good. What a relief.
Yeah, it's also interesting to me because I thought they were making a whole new Animal Crossing game for the Switch 2.
Yeah.
So I was like, if that's the case, I will have to buy the Switch 2 because I want to play the game. But it seems like they're literally just bringing it over onto Switch 2. And if that's
Yeah.
the case, I'm not buying it. Like, and you should like give me these updates instead. Like,
Yeah.
please. The fact that Gracie Grace is not in this game is actually crazy to me for real. Like, I don't get it. But otherwise, I love it. I'm very excited for Turkey Day.
Nice.
It's gonna be so fun.
I have a question because I haven't played Animal Crossing since the beginning. Animal Crossing.
Wild World, probably.
Not Wild World. Animal Crossing. Something.
I don't know. It's
I
gotta
don't
be
know.
like New Leaf or City Folk or something. I would think.
Maybe New Leaf.
Mhm.
And then I think maybe we got City Folk on the Nintendo Wii.
I played it on the Wii. Yes.
And that was impossible for me to. I gave up so fast. I went, this is so hard, and so I stopped. But for all of the like new ones, because didn't they released like a camping one too? Does it like
Animal
do you
Crossing
just
Pocket Camp. That was
yes
for the phone only.
yes? Do you like with this new one?
Mm.
Do you just play that one, or do you ever go back to like the older
Mm.
games?
I don't go back to the older games mainly because I don't have my old Switches anymore
Mm.
with those cartridges.
Mm-hmm.
I did play Pocket Camp a lot because like you could link it through your Nintendo account, so there were like items from Pocket Camp you could get in New Horizons if you linked them.
Ooh.
So like I got my really cool campsite sign that way. Like I got like a few like items that way. But
Mm-hmm.
they announced, I think, like last year, maybe or early this year, that they were like, we're done with Pocket Camp. Like, nothing else is happening with it after, like, this specific year. Like,
Mm.
there's no progression or something. I can't remember, but they were just basically like, nothing new is happening anymore. So
Yeah.
I just play New Horizons, but I honestly think it's worth it because, like, for all my griping just now, there is, like, a lot of really cool, fun stuff. And, like, the DLC is really good. And, like, the updates for Switch 2 are actually good. Like they're updating the graphics so it like looks better
Mm.
and like it's easier. Like they're doing this thing with the Switch 2 where like the controllers can become like a mouse almost.
Oh, okay.
So like that's really cool. But yeah, I don't really go back and play them anymore just because I don't have access to them. But if I did, I'd probably go
Fair.
back and play. But I honestly do think New Horizons is like it's
Nice.
you could just be fine playing that because there is like so much shit going on.
Nice. Cool.
Yeah, I just let my
Nice.
turnips rot actually recently. That was kind of a bummer, but otherwise
Nice.
it's fine.
Incredible. Fun.
Yeah, you'd like it. It's fun. The only thing is like that you play it in real time, which I know I think we've talked about. You don't necessarily enjoy, but
Yeah, I hate it.
yeah, it's yeah. But otherwise, you'd like it. Like the holidays are really fun. Like, God, it's not called Halloween. What is it called? Like Spooky Day or something like that. You
Cute.
can like trick or treat with your residents, and like Turkey Day is like their equivalent of Thanksgiving. So like you just make food all day. Like all the events are cool, and like
Nice.
the terraforming bit is really fun. So.
Hell yeah. Nice. Fun. Spencer and Sarah's House can be listened to on all podcast streaming platforms as well as watched on YouTube. You can find Spencer and Sarah on Instagram and TikTok at @SASHousepod, SAS House Pod. For bonus content like our Book Corner episodes, you can join our Patreon at patreon.com/sasshousepod. Thanks for listening and supporting us. Now back to the episode. Okay. Close your eyes.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can do this.
Yeah. Oh, my nose is running again. I hate these.
No.
It's always around this time of year too, because like the weather's changing so drastically all the time.
Yeah.
We were in the 80s here for a few days after it being like really cold, and then now it's going cold again, and I'm just like, ugh.
No.
Also, the Dodgers won the World Series. That was fun.
Nice. I was seeing posts about that, but I thought I thought that already happened like last year or something.
I have no idea. But
I don't
the
know.
last game of this World Series was last night.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, you can open your eyes.
Paramore. Ooh.
Because in our music corner, we did Hayley Williams' Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. We both said we loved all the tea from the songs, but we didn't really know what the tea was. And so I took it upon myself to do the research on Paramore and like just kind of understand what the hell is going on. And man, oh man, is it insane. It's actually, I have to write a whole timeline list to keep track of what the hell was going on. So we're just going to get into the paralore of it all.
Paralore.
I'm very excited. All of this is like based on internet research, and obviously these are real people, and I'm using this as like a parasocial tea digging kind of thing. So take everything at salt value. Take it with a grain of salt or at base value.
Nope, it's salt value from now on.
Salt is cheap. But yes, I just thought it would be fun. So we're going to figure out how they went from 5 to 4 kind of to 3 as a band. I also need to note importantly, I cannot describe how difficult it is. Is this on the next slide? Yeah. Okay. I really actually struggled. It's so hard to match a face to like an adult version of them to like their emo younger version of themselves. I think I got this correct, but I don't know, and if it is wrong, I'm so sorry. I think I got it, but I'm not sure. I spent so long like squinting and jumping between tabs being like, is this him? I can't tell. I think I got it, but so sorry if that's wrong as well. So in the beginning there were 5 members. We've got Hayley Williams, who was lead vocals. Let's see. We've got Josh Farrow, who's guitar and vocals. Zach Farrow, who's Josh's brother, a drummer. On the bass, we have Jeremy Davis, bass player. And then they added Jason Bynum to play the rhythm guitar. And
Ooh.
This was how they started as a band. And they began to work on their first album, All We Know Is Falling, in 2005. Also, just to point out, Hayley Williams was like 13/14 when she started this band. Like, she was a baby.
Oh my god.
It is crazy. So during this time, while making their first album, let's see, Jeremy Davis, not pictured here, this guy, he left. At some point he went, I'm out, he left. When they made the cover of this album, this little shadow was supposed to represent him leaving. And the kind of like the album premise was like, we've just gotten started, but everything is falling apart. Is kind of what that whole thing was about. So it was just the 4 of them at the beginning. They did add they found a new bass player who joined. And then that guy, they like basically asked Jeremy to come back, and he came back. So then at some point they were a 5 again.
Why did he leave?
I don't know. The thing I was reading said that he had once made a statement that he was really skeptical because I think he was a bit older, and he was like, these are like, I think it was like, he made a comment about like the drummer being really, really young. And he was like, you're 14 years old. This isn't going to go far, kind of thing. No idea.
Damn, okay.
It's all speculation, but
It's salt value.
yes, yeah, it is taken at salt value. So, also this rhythm guitar, this guy, Jason Bynum, he also left during this time, and then they got a different guy to replace him as well. So there was 5. The bass guitarist left and came back. The rhythm guitar left, and then they got a different guy. But then that guy also left for their next album, Riot, in 2007. This one, to get into some of the tea, Misery Business. I guess in an interview, Haley said that she wrote that song because she had a crush on Josh Farro, like years prior, and she was jealous of his girlfriend, and that's where that song came from. But then also it's speculated during this time that these two were dating for 3 years, which I don't know how accurate that is, but that's what I found, is that during this time there was like rumors of them dating. Maybe it was confirmed. I really don't know. I didn't look too deep.
Wait, so if she was like 13 or 14 during 2005, this was only 2 years later.
Mm-hmm.
How old was this man?
I think he was only, because I think she was, I'm pulling this out of my ass, but I'm pretty sure Haley and Zach are the same age. He's probably a little bit older, like maybe 2 years older. I don't know. I didn't do the math. I didn't look it up, really. None of this is factual.
All right.
Yes. So during this time as well, what happens? Oh, so Jeremy, the bassist who had left and then came back, this time they kicked him out because he wasn't pulling his weight. He wasn't putting in the effort that everyone else was doing, so they went, "You're out, man." And then at some point he came back in. They let him back in. and it was during...
What is he doing?
Just you wait. and then they also got the new rhythm... I don't know if he's a rhythm guitarist, but he's a guitarist, Taylor York, who is also a key player. But that's...
As in he plays the keys, or he's a really important player in this drama?
He is an important player. But take it at sold value. Great. This is 2007. Great. Next. Brand New Eyes. 2009. We all did it. We sang and All I Wanted Was You into the computer screen while the YouTube song was playing. I spent every evening doing that. Okay. Let's see. During this time. Okay, so first, a little bit of Haley relationship tea. I guess between 2008, so a year before this, to 2017, so we'll get there. But she dates this guy named Chad Gilbert. So she's dating this man during this time period. And then let's see what happens. Josh, this guy here, he left. They were going on tour. He said, "I'm not going on tour," because he got engaged. So he got engaged and went to go plan the wedding or something. So he stepped off from the tour. They got Taylor York's brother to step in as the guitarist for that. But then Josh came back a little bit after. But then, by the end, Josh and his brother Zach decided to quit the band. They were like, "We're out. We're removing ourselves." Paramore just posed that they were leaving. That's it. Josh had some blog website where he would blog, and he was just like, he like made a statement just saying that this band is basically just like following Hayley Williams' dreams, and like it's not really about anyone else, it's all about her. So like he's being like a butt about it. So and I was like, okay, guy. So yeah, he wasn't really into it. And then there's like this conversation of everyone's like Christian. Like during this time, it's a very like they've got their beliefs with how they were raised. And there was a lot of like differing like arguments with like the music that they were making and what it was portraying. And I think Josh was a very like religious man, and he was like, some of these things aren't right that we're saying, and it was just weird stuff. So yeah, by the end of Brand New Eyes era, we got from 5 to 3. So it's just Hayley, Jeremy Davis, the bass guitarist, and Taylor York, the other guitarist. Next, Paramore, 2013. This one. Okay. It's just them three again. During this time, Hayley is still dating Chad Gilbert. Then Jeremy leaves. He leaves, and then he sues the band Paramore. They get into a lawsuit because he's suing for the right to some songs or something. And there was a whole legal battle that happened that got eventually settled, so that it just became the two of them. And this is a future photo of them, but I just think it's really cute, so I put it here because I like this one of these two.
Her and Taylor, right?
Yes, yeah. So Jeremy's fucking out. And then, apparently, Hayley also quietly, like, removed herself from Paramore briefly and quietly for this moment, for, like, just to, like, take a break and stuff. So for 1 second, it was just Taylor. And then Hayley came back. Okay. After Laughter, 2017. It's the three of them again. So it is Hayley. Oh, no. So, okay. Here we go. It was those two, just the one. After Laughter, Zach Farro comes back. He's the drummer, who's the brother of Josh Farro, the guy that made the blog and was, like, really being a bitch about it. The brother comes back, and Taylor York is still here.
Yeah, he looks so with his long hair.
When I tell you, every photo I look, because also there's been so many band member changes, I'm like, I don't know who anyone is. And like all their different hairstyles and changes, I was like, I can't keep up. Okay, so during this time, it's 2017. Hayley Williams and Chad Gilbert have gotten a divorce. They dated. Oh yeah. So they dated from 2000. They dated from 2008 to 2016. They got married in 2016, so they were dating for 8 years. Got married 2016, divorced 2017 during this time. There was a blurb that I had read while doing this research that she had mentioned that during the marriage she was like, the laughter was gone. There was no laughter. And then like seeing this title of this next album called After Laughter, I was like, oh, that hits. I was like, oh, ouch.
Yeah.
But yeah, so a lot of stuff there. But the three of them put out this album. And I think that's all I have to say about this era. Next. This Is Why in 2023. It's still the three of them hanging on strong. That's all good. From here, from potentially, supposedly, 2022 up to like now or recently, it's been rumored that Hayley and Taylor were a thing. So the two that were on stage, did I have that already? The two on stage here. I think fans were speculating because of their chemistry on stage was really cute. But yeah, they released This Is Why in 2023. And then this is where I started to descend into madness. Hayley Williams also released some solo albums during this time. So between After Laughter and This Is Why, she released 2 albums. She's got Petals for Armor that came out in 2020, and then Flowers for Vases, which came out in 2021. And I think this is like the sexiest album cover to ever exist in the world. It looks so cool. The coloring is amazing. I don't know. I just love it.
Yeah.
We've had that. So it's those two albums. Then This Is Why comes out. And then we have Ego Death at a Bachelorette Party. I think that's all I have of slides. Yep. So yes, that's all of the crazy lore of Paramore. And yeah, so then basically this final album is kind of speculating between her and Taylor basically potentially not being together anymore. But now we kind of have more of the context about the wedding, because she was married to a man for a year, and all of that. And so, so Hayley Williams has been in the band throughout all of it. Taylor York has also been, like, almost since the beginning. He missed one album. Outside of that, he's been there and stayed strong throughout all of it from our public knowledge. And then Zach seems to be hanging out and chilling now, too, which is cool. And that's all I could find on the Paralore from this moment.
Paralore is so funny. That is so crazy. So Parachute must be about Taylor then.
It has to be.
That's crazy.
I forgot to say, have you listened to the new song that she released, Good Old Days?
No.
So I think she's still slowly releasing songs for that album, because she made a post that was like, the full album will be here in like a few weeks, and I was like, what are you talking about, Hayley? But she released another song called Good Old Days. That's it's like, says like, I miss you like I miss the rain. And she says, what does she say? Something about who knew the hard times were the good old days. The hard times is in reference to, yes.
Wow.
And in that song, she alludes to sneaking around, having a secret love affair, which is referencing, but most likely, Taylor York. So, there's our tea.
Messy.
RT with a RT at salt value.
Salt value.
It's fun.
Damn though, the product's good. Damn.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's crazy, and I love you for doing that. Cause yeah, it was just like I want to know, but I don't have the energy to go back to 2005. Is that what it was? God.
Yeah.
How old were we
That.
then?
I had no idea. As soon as I started reading, I went, I need a notebook. And I was like, I can't do this.
God, yeah, was that 20 years ago, right?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're 9?
Wild.
That's nuts. Wow.
Yeah. There we go. Now we know.
Thank you. Thank you
Yes.
for that.
Of
Dang.
course.
That's crazy.
My pleasure. Yeah.
Well, guys.
Okay.
I'm shook. I need to sit on this for a while.
Mm-hmm. Gotta re-listen to the album now. And also her songs in Ego Death about blood brothers and the other one, brotherly love, brotherly hate.
Oh, yeah, brotherly love, brotherly hate or something, yeah.
Yeah, those two. I'm guessing, this is my own assumption, is that it's based off of Josh and Zach, because those are the only two brothers that she would interact with.
Yeah. Or even just, like, if there was, like, weird Stitch in general with the band and all these dynamics going.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Wild.
I love it. I love tea I'm not a part of.
It's fun. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Can we please title this episode Salt Value? Because I honestly, like, I literally think I'm going to use that forever now. Take this at Salt Value.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
I feel like it still makes sense, though, because, like, salt is cheap.
Salt isn't that expensive, but it is so useful for literally everything. It totally works. It's a salt value.
Mm-hmm.
Guys. Sarah said a lot of things. What was it? Ding the wedding bells? What is the other one?
I don't remember that one.
That was one from long ago. I had it written down in a notebook that I discovered recently, and I was like, I know this is a Sarah thing, but I don't know the context behind it.
Oh man, the things that come out of my mouth, so funny.
I love it. It's cool.
Thanks.
Hell yeah.
Ugh.
Alright, where do you think we were?
I felt like
Sorry,
I felt like that's okay. I
I
felt like we were on a cruise.
Oh,
I don't know
really?
why. I don't know why. I just felt like we were like on like something that was like rocking. Maybe floaties in a pool.
Okay, I could see us gossiping in a pool. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I was gonna say, I will never go on a cruise after the documentaries I've watched lately, but I will
I-
go in a pool with you.
I don't think I'll go on a cruise after going on a cruise. So that's
You heard it here
Crazy.
first.
yeah.
If you go on a cruise, you don't want to go on a cruise.
You don't.
No.
It's not worth it. Okay. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah. What'd you think of this tea? Guys.
Yeah. Any other tea you can give us, let us know.
Yeah. Do you like these Bring Your Own Topic episodes? I like them. It'd be funny if you guys gave us a topic we had to research and present on.
That would be so much fun.
That'd be
Yeah.
so crazy.
Something like the lore of something that we don't even know. And then
Yeah.
that'd be crazy. Oh, fun.
Yeah, and then we have to do like a deep dive.
Mm-hmm.
Don't make it about books for me though. I just found out my TBR list is 293 books long, so I can't do anything book related right now. Okay, everything
too
else
many.
is up to that.
Yeah.
Nothing that's gonna get me into a cult either. Okay, because we've learned I'm very impressionable.
Yeah, and I've already done that, so I don't need to do it again.
Oh yeah, you'll have to tell that story one day.
I'll tell it at the next episode. Why not?
Tune in, Sarah will tell you about her cult days.
Amazing. Well, see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.